Hello, you're listening to Ready, Set, Go Real Estate Investing Podcast, presented by Brandon Elliott. This show will be going over all aspects of real estate investing and is intended to educate, motivate, and prepare you to take action on your first or next real estate investment. For more information, please visit BrandonElliottInvestments.com. Thank you for listening and enjoy.
What's happening? What's going on, everyone, at Ready, Set, Go Real Estate Investing Podcast? I'm your host, Mr. Brandon Elliott, and it has been a heck of a week for me. I'm excited because I just got to welcome back home my sister, my real sister, not like a sister from another, but from my real sister, Jill, and very just blessed. She was incarcerated for over 7 years. Over 7 years, she was taken from us because of going down a wrong path of drugs, alcohol, and so forth. And everybody's got somebody in their family, right? Like even myself, you guys know my story of over 10 years ago having the explosion in my apartment, making hash oil. I used to sell a lot of marijuana and even in the mail and a bunch of other crazy things that I've done in the past, and very blessed for not receiving crazy prison time or anything like that. I was very blessed with a second chance. And unfortunately, my sister didn't have. Well, she's getting the second chance now is what I would say. She had a hell of a lot more of a timeout than I had. And so I'm very blessed for mine, but we're very blessed for hers as well, because if she didn't have that time that she needed to sit back and reflect and, still work on herself, things might have not changed and she might have not been here with us at that point, And so although it was horrible, extremely horrible circumstances for her initial family as well as our internal family, for the whole sisters and my other sister and mother and, family as a whole. It's just a long time waiting, and very thankful to be able to welcome her and get her back into the real world. But so many things come from that, right? So many emotions, so many feelings at the end of the day. And it's one of those things that she was institutionalized for a very long time. And so that's something that it's scary for anybody to come back into the world. But I'm so grateful for the opportunity to have worked on myself for so long and to just grind hard in our business and give it my all to be able to make something out of ourselves and be able to provide something so magnificent financially for our family, to be able to now lead by example and teach her the paths and be able to show her investment opportunities, be able to show her how to improve her credit, to be able to show her how to be able to get more funding and finances, to be able to break off generational curses. I gave her keys to her own home the other day. It was just incredible type of experience. And now we're setting her up for success with buying over $15,000-$20,000 worth of products and materials to start her own business, because she found her passion in jail by training police dogs for the FTA, something along those lines. So regardless, whatever acronym it is, it's just a huge blessing for her to be able to get this fresh start, to be able to find her passion, to be clean, sober, and now looking to get back in the regular world, right? And so we all have somebody. I'm telling you this story because we all have somebody in our lives, that in our families, right, that has gone down a path. And some of us potentially might have written off people and said, enough is enough. And you can't do that with family. And everybody deserves a second chance, and everybody has gone through something. So anybody that is naturally just, throwing people out and just not giving them that second chance, there should be boundaries if people aren't working on themselves, right? But at the end of the day, somebody that really wants it and deserves it, and at the end of the day just needs that support system, because we're all hurt, we're all going through something, we all need the love and the communication, the family to be able to support. I'm just so grateful and so thankful that we have a business and we have a foundation of God to be able to take us to the next level and to be able to show us all of his promises over our lives. And so what I wanted to cover with you guys, I tell you all this story for the simple fact that wherever you are at currently, there are ways that you can make a ridiculous amount of income sooner than later and start changing your life. So I'm going to give you the play-by-play. If I was broke with absolutely nothing right now in today's day and age, February 2024, I would be doing exactly this. And this is where I think a lot of people just totally drop the ball here. And there's a lot of people out there doing normal, mediocre things and being extremely mediocre at it. And that's the problem. The problem isn't getting money. Money is very easy. It's the poor mindset that you have about getting money and getting pissed off at the guy that has the Ferrari or the Lamborghini and saying, oh, that must be daddy's money or something like that, when in fact, that's never the case. It's very rarely the case, in fact. So what you want to start thinking to yourself is, how can I do something mediocre, very basic, anybody could do it, like making coffee or, walking a dog or something, but become the absolute best at it. Doing something very easy, something so simple like cooking, if you become the best at it, then you start getting attention, right? Then it's all about getting attention. And you may naturally get it, but also you got to document it. You got to put it out there. You got to explain to other people why you're the best. So that's where I would focus on getting, a videographer, hiring on a team of people that can create videos for you, highlighting you being the best, get some amazing editors to make it look sexy and then put it out on social media. See, right now, what we've done so well over the last 10 plus years is the trial and error of learning, implementing, and applying everything that I've learned in Credit Accounts Elite, and then being able to put it in a educational package to be able to teach others, business owners or not, how to be able to get out of the rat race, how to be able to fix credit quickly, how the banks and lenders are judging them so they know how to play the game, how to be able to get massive amounts of funding quickly with the strongest ROI, up to $500K every 6 months at 0% interest with 90% approval odds. And then being able to travel hack, to be able to leverage it, to be able to liquidate it, to be able to put it into investment opportunities, to be able to grow and scale, and then to be able to secure it and save it so that you're not putting yourself at risk with all this new money. So by all means, I have become the best at the credit space. And because of that, it's one of those things that there's hundreds of people out there that are fly by night doing something similar, but nobody is doing it quite like us. Nobody's getting the exact same results or anywhere even close, to be very clear here. So therefore, we aren't doing anything mediocre. We're doing something very simple, but at an extraordinary level, at a very high level, becoming the best at it, putting in the 10,000 hours, right? And now that we've been the best at it and we can truly lead by example and cut out all the fluff, then we lead by example. And all I need to do now is get the attention. So we pay for attention we do free things just like this podcast, but I've been consistent at it for 6+ years, right? Also, we pay 30,000, 40,000 plus a month on ads, right? So we get a lot of attention. We jump on stages and books, podcasts. I've been on 100+ podcasts, and we're in Forbes, Times Square. We've been in other TV shows and news television stations and so forth, and radio stations. So by all means, the attention has called us, like Credit Accounts Elite, me, to be able to expand and teach people the expertise that I've learned over time, right? The sharpened sword that I've really been able to create over the years. And so that attention has turned into a brand. And the brand is what turns into the know, like, and trust factor. People are going to want to do business with somebody that they know, like, and trust. And you got to think of your brand as a funnel and the attention that you get. Ideally, think just for easy numbers here, with your brand, it's going to be if you get attention from 1 million people that now they know you because they saw your ads. 1 million people now know of you. Okay, great. And then maybe out of 1 million of those people, you get 100,000 that actually like you out of that million, right? And then out of that 100,000, now you got 10,000 that actually trust you. So out of 1 million people, you got 10,000 people that actually trust you. They know, like, and trust you, and that they will actually pay you and do business with you. See, that is what a funnel looks like. And that's exactly what we've done over the years. So what is important to kind of keep track of here is you figure out just something simple, something normal, except you don't be mediocre at it. You be extraordinary at it. You become the best at it. And we chose to do credit and financial literacy. It's what everybody needs. It's what everybody thinks of once. And it's how I was able to get out of the rat race by falling in love with real estate, but using credit as a platform to do so. Now we are able to become the best out of it because I've been doing it for 12 plus years, and then getting the attention afterwards, building the brand, and getting a ton of people with a videographer and editors and a whole team and ad buying, media and operations team, all that fun stuff. We've been able to pay to be able to get the attention, and people recognize that we are the best at it. And then therefore they're willing to pay for it. Like I said, you get 10,000 people out of the 1 million that actually know, like, and trust you. And then therefore they're willing to pay anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, or in our case, because we've been doing it so long and our brand has been able to actually secure more funding and financing with all of our testimonies. We have 100 plus testimonies of people getting over $500,000 and so many other breakthroughs. And we give the money back warranty that we've charged people anywhere from $97 up to $50,000. And in the future, it will be even $100,000. So by all means, averaging anywhere from 15 to 30,000 is what we're doing now. However, there are opportunities where you can get in the very beginning, building your brand and getting people to pay you for the first time. It's very easy to charge anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per person. And then if you wanted to, after you're making anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 a month, that's great money for the average person. On top of that, now you can start helping out, people on that aspect, or even hiring on a sales team, spending more money on the marketing and getting in front of more people and building that compound, as well as you can do fly by night, type of master classes and classes where you can do a weekend class or whatever it may be, where you're giving your time to teach a classroom of people, where you can help out 20 to 30 people and charge them anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per person, and rack up, out of 20, 30 people, you can collect an extra $20,000 to $100,000 in just 1 or 2 days. Like, how amazing would that be to be able to do things like that, collect that, fill a room, and then be able to make the impact that you are? Like, that right there alone can be the breakthroughs that you're looking for. And what I'd say is, so many people out there are lazy. They have a money mindset issue. It's a problem. They don't realize that they could just learn how to become the best at one thing and then be able to crush it. Instead, they are blaming everybody else around them. They are making excuses for themselves, saying money doesn't come easily, frequently, and abundantly, when in fact it does. They're telling themselves all these myths that they heard around the kitchen room, the dinner table growing up, and hearing all the fights in their house about finances and money. And it's all chaos. It's all BS. But in fact, money does come very easily. And when you just do simple, normal things things, but you show that you're the best at it, like walking a dog or making coffees. All you got to do is just be persistent, consistent, and show off, like really do your thing. And over time, if you do it in a unique, strong way and get incredible results, then you can start paying to get attention. You can start putting yourself in front of people, building your brand, and then, people are willing to pay to learn from you. And that's where the know, like, and trust factor comes into play, where you can really be able to catapult and take your business to the next level. And you deserve that. Your family deserves that. And like I said, there's so many things that people spend so much money on in all different areas. And what I would say is you can take this to the next level. So stop sleeping on it. Realize that the opportunity is out there. If you want a Lamborghini, if you want a Ferrari, if you want to be able to bless your family, your loved one with a second chance and give them a house, keys all for them, and be able to set them up with a business, be able to guide them and prepare them, then this is exactly what I would send to them. This is exactly how I would show them, teach them, and guide them. And understand, when you become the best at one thing, then nobody else can mess with that. Yes, there's going to be other people trying to copy your stuff. Don't pay any attention. Don't mind any of that stuff. Stay focused on you, and all the little BS, all the little cockroaches and everything, those will fall off over time. You staying solid and persistent and consistent on your stuff, that will never change. That will never fail. So stay focused on what you got going on. You're going to see incredible breakthroughs. You're going to see incredible ROI, and you're going to get fulfillment by being, leading and serving others. When you're always serving somebody and you're always giving, it's hard to be in a bad mood. It's really difficult to be depressed or slacking or being frustrated or mad, because you're serving all the time. You're being selfless and you're giving on a regular basis. That right there, there's something special. There's something unique about it. And there's something of just being in a servant space on a regular basis. You get fulfilled in a different, unique way. So I just want to encourage you, if you need something today, I encourage you to think whatever that is and give that thing. Give something in a way back to somebody else that needs it. If you need more money, good. Look in your pocket right now, see what's in your bank account, see what's in your wallet, and give whatever you got so you can multiply and have it come back like a boomerang. There's ways that you can become the best. You already have a special talent. You already have a God-given gift that was given to you at birth, and that you've shown a liking to over time. And it may not necessarily pay the bills right now, but if you focus on it, if you stay strong on it, and if you never give up on this thing that is a natural God-given gift to you, that you enjoy, that you like, you can start becoming the best at it. And then don't hold it all to yourself. Document it. Show other people. You can videotape yourself. You can have friends or family videotape you. And then over time, start getting it edited. Hire on a videographer and invest into yourself to capture the moment so that you can start getting the brand. You can start getting the attention. You can start getting ads going where you can grab more attention, and the know, like, and trust factor will start to show. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that brings clarity. If you are looking for an additional $10,000 to $20,000 a month, or even being able to pick up an additional 20,000 to 100,000 within a day or two, these are the opportunities. Become the best at one thing, and then get that attention so that people are willing to pay you for, God knows, it could be for anything. Look up all the crazy things people are paying for. You would be mind blown. And I encourage you to really play all out, because there's so many ways to make money in this world. So many different interesting people out there doing wild, incredible things. So don't ever say to yourself that there's not enough and that money's difficult to get. There's so much abundance of it out there, and your family deserves it. You deserve it. So stop playing half-assed. Give it your all. Don't be lazy. Go full blown. all out. So if you guys are serious behind this and want to take your business to the next level, I highly, highly encourage you to check out creditcounselelite.com right now. Stop wasting time on that. The time is now. You do not want to procrastinate or postpone this. If you acknowledge that your financial literacy is something that should have been prioritized years ago, then it shouldn't be postponed till tomorrow or the next day. Schedule a call with us today so that you can really take your business to the next level, be able to break off generational curses, fix your credit, understanding exactly how the banks and lenders are judging you, get to the 800 club for the first time or for the longest time it's been, and to be able to stay there for life, get your mass supply together, getting up to 500K at 0% interest with sign up bonuses of $15,000 to $20,000 or more, and of just free cash, and be able to get all of this funding with a 90% approval odds, so that you can put it to work. By all means, this is not easy by any stretch of imagination, but it is simplified. We have a money-back warranty attached to everything that we touch. So we know wholeheartedly that you can crush it, and we will guide you and take you to the promised land here. We have bank managers on payroll here. I mean, they're getting incredible results and helping you all the way to the finish line. So I encourage you to book a call with us today. Go to creditcounselelite.com. That's www.creditcounselelite.com. There's a 15-minute video that explains exactly what the heck we're doing and how we can best serve you, answering many of your questions that you may have just in that 15-minute video. And then afterwards, you can book a call with us just to get a second opinion, to go over where you're currently at, where you're looking to go. And we'll tell you about all the obstacles that are going to be in the way and what to look out for, so you can get your second opinion and see what it looks like to work with us if you're interested. With that being said, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? I encourage you to do that today so you get the newest notification every single Monday when the new podcast episode drops. And after listening to a few episodes, leave that 5-star review. Greatly appreciate all the love, all the support. As always, you are incredible. We'll catch you on the next one. Till next time, God bless.
This has been another episode of Ready, Set, Go Real Estate Investing Podcast, brought to you by Brandon Elliott. For more information, please visit BrandonElliottInvestments.com. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Thanks again for joining. Until next time, God bless.